this video I'm going to show you how to search for and upload custom sprites into Scratch. Before uploading your own custom sprites, it's important to understand how sprites and costumes work in Scratch. In this cat sprite, if I go to the costume tab, I can see that I have two costumes. These two costumes allow me to do a costume change animation. In this technique that I'm going to show you, the custom sprites that you find and upload to Scratch will only have one costume. Something else we need to understand is that our sprite characters need to have a transparent background. This means that if I put a color into my backdrop, my cat sprite has no color around the outside of it. I can move it around over my backdrop and there is a transparent background. When searching for images, we have a few popular file formats. One of them is a JPEG. JPEGs are images that do not have transparent backgrounds. Another popular file format is a PNG. And a PNG, in some cases, is an image file where the background has been removed so that it is transparent, very much like the cat sprite here. Now on my Mac, to create a new tab, I'm going to use Command-T. I'm now going to search for a custom sprite character. For this how-to, I'm going to look for a crazy professor and press return on my keyboard. I'm going to click on Images. Now my search returns me lots of pictures of crazy professors. Some of them photographs, some of them clip art. What I'm looking for is something more like a piece of clip art, but I'm looking for that PNG file where the background of the image is transparent. I can add an extra word to my search, PNG. Now I get more clip art style images. If you watch the video on creating wallpaper abstract backdrops, you'll know that I recommend using copyright-free images. A little problem with this kind of a search is that when we use tools, usage rights, and label for reuse with modification, it greatly reduces the options that we have. So when I'm looking for custom sprites, I use a general Google search, and then in my Scratch project, I reference the image that I'm using. I now need to check these images to see if they're going to be suitable for Scratch. So if I click on this one just here, I wait for it to load, I can see that it still has an opaque white background. Now there is a way that I could remove that, but I'd prefer to find one that's already been removed. I'll click on this one. I can see a checkerboard, a white and grey checkerboard in the background, and that means that this is a PNG file where the background is transparent. So this is the sprite that I would like to use. I'm now going to click on View Image, and I'm going to copy the URL so that when I go back into my Scratch project, I can reference this image. It's a good idea to do this straight away because it's very easy to forget what kind of search words you use to try to find the image again. I'm going to, as I did with my backdrop image, click and drag and drop and put this onto the desktop. I come back to my Scratch project. I'm now going to click on See Project Page, and in the Notes and Credits, I'll reference this image. I click back to See Inside, and I can continue. To upload a sprite, I go into the New Sprite area and choose Upload Sprite from File. I'm going to navigate to my desktop, choose the image, click Open, and upload it to my project. It's fun to find your own sprite characters, but sometimes when you're making games, it's good to have some custom text. And we can upload sprites that are custom text in the same kind of way as our crazy professor. I'm going to use Command-T on the keyboard to go to a new tab. There are many websites that allow you to create custom text. One of the websites that I like to use at the moment is Flaming Text. This is a very easy website to use, and it allows you to create a PNG style file with a transparent background. I'm going to choose this first one. I'm going to edit this one, clicking Edit Logo. I'm going to add my custom text. I'll wait for that to load. Flaming text allows me to make a lot of customizations to the text. One customization that I make is to change the background to transparent. I click on Next and Download. That's now in my Downloads folder. I'm going to go back to my Scratch project, choose Upload Sprite from File, and this time navigate to Downloads, click on the custom text, and open. I can change the size and position. So you can create projects very easily with your own custom text and sprite characters.